Hey everyone, I'm just doing an update on my snake collection. Thought I'd share that with you today. Uh, First thing, my Rhino racks I got. I wanted to do it because it's also connected to my computer system, so I wanted to kind of look like furniture. So I got these two Rhino racks here and got the thermostat and everything down here. Keeps them nice and warm. I've had these guys for a little while, not too long. But here, I'll just go ahead and start with the first one here. They're all named after Olympic gods. And the first one here, this is Poseidon. Poseidon is my albino male. And he's a 2012 hatchling. Really good guy. Really good colors. And he's going to be breeding maybe with one of my females. I'm not too sure yet. But that's Poseidon. And then over here I've got this is Pontus. Now Pontus is a male fire. This is a male fire, and he just got done with another shed, and his colors are really starting to come out. He'll be breeding with my female fire, which is down below here. But again, very good snake. That's Pontus. I'm going to put him back here. There you go. Alright, down here is my only snake I have right now in the middle of shed. This is my Pastel Lesser, and he's normally just super gorgeous. But he is right in the middle of shed. His name is Erebus, and that's kind of what he looks like on something black. But his scales are really turning light because he's ready to shed, and his eyes are capping over. So I don't want to bother him too much. But again, he's probably my daughter's favorite snake because he's just really gentle. He's a 2011 hatchling, and that again is my Pastel Lesser. And I'll bring him back out one day when after he gets done shedding, so you can see what he really looks like. He's got great color, and I got to get him to let go of my hair. All right, there you go. Okay, there he is, Erebus. And here is one of my favorite snakes of all time. I've always wanted to have one of these. He's my piebald male. His name is Cronus, and here on the black top here, you really see his colors. When I picked him, I got him out of Miami, and I picked him really because of these right here. They kind of look like little outlets, so I wanted to make sure I got the right one. You got two sets of them, and once again, his name is Cronus, and he's one of the 4 males that we have. Another very good snake. He hasn't bitten anybody yet, and he's one of the guys I like to show off a lot. He's one of my favorite snakes in the whole world, and that's Cronus. I'll put him back. There you go. He's also going to be breeding with my female albino, which I'm about to show you, so they can make double heads to possibly make an albino piebald. Now she's extremely hungry, and she's pretty frustrated too. She's also working on shedding, so I won't touch her. She gets agitated very quickly, but once you pull her out and everything, she's a beautiful yellow snake. But yeah, she's also a 2011, and she's going to be mating with Cronus, my piebald. And we'll see what kind of cool things their babies produce. Over here, let's see, who do we have over here? Oh yeah, over here we have, this is my 100% het piebald female. There she is. She just got done shedding. Her name is Cassiopeia. Now, of course, that wasn't named after a god, but she's not a full-blooded piebald either. So she's my 100% het, and she's got a lot of cool caramel looking colors to her after her last shed. A very, very good snake too, but I like to get everything done, so I'm going to move right along. She'll also be mating with Cronus, the piebald. Now in here we have a 2012. Now this is my, where you at? Come here. This right here is Nyx, and Nyx is my female fire, and she's just absolutely gorgeous. She doesn't eat as much as everybody else, but she is absolutely extremely colorful. You can see she just blends right in. Her black blends perfectly in, and her color, every time she sheds, she just gets absolutely amazing. So that's my female fire Nyx. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful snake. Put her away. And now in here, this is Paris. Now Paris is my pinstripe. Another absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous snake. Come on out here, Paris. And she just got done shedding as well. And I've seen a lot of pinstripes with some odd colors, but she has some really, really cool looking coloring to her. And she's also a 2012 hatchling, and really one of my favorites because she just has some really cool patterns. And with every shed, she gets brighter and brighter. So yeah, that's Paris, the female pinstripe. Kind of goes with her name. There you go. You gotta like the paper I picked out for her. Obituaries. I really didn't mean that, but. And in here, now this is my female Mojave. Her name is Thetis, and she'll be mating with Erebus, the pastel lesser up here, to possibly make some blue-eyed leucistics. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they could come up with, because I love Mojaves anyway. And her color too, she's just absolutely something. I take her into PetSmart and places like that, and people just go crazy over her. She's really, really cool. And she's got some really cool colors down here below. But yeah, she's another favorite. And she's a power feeder. She'll take on 7 mice in a heartbeat. She's not afraid to eat. There you go. Now over here, I just have a snake that I put up for sale. I got him, but I got her, but I really don't have an enclosure for her yet, so I think I'm going to sell her off. This is my female Biak green tree python, and after I got into ball pythons, I chose not to keep her, so I'm putting her up for sale. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's got the crimson red and the yellow spots down her back. She's absolutely wonderful to have, but I just think I'm going to stick with ball pythons instead. So I'm putting her up for sale here, and she likes to be hidden, so I'm going to go ahead and hide her back. And I think my grand finale here, he's a regular ball python. His name is Caw. He's not a god by any means, but I got Caw in 1993 in the military. And yes, I said 1993. And he's been with me for 19 and a half years. And he's very famous in the Springfield, Illinois area because he goes to a lot of schools. A lot of kids get to hold him. He's fully grown, of course, at 19 and a half years. He's having his 20th birthday next year around June. And he's one of the best guys I've ever had. He's just super, super awesome. Those of you thinking about ball pythons, they're absolutely wonderful animals, very docile, most of them are. And he has never bitten anybody. He eats like a horse, except he hasn't eaten in a couple months. But then again, it's November, and his cycle of eating normally ends around October, and he'll start eating again sometime in February. That's just how he is. I give to him when he wants it, but I put him down here in this because it's really warmed up, and I'm cleaning his cage, which is over there in the corner. That's where he normally lives. But while I'm cleaning it out, I want him to stay nice and warm, so he gets to stay down in here and get warmed up and kind of stay hidden for a little bit. He likes it in here too. So keep him back in there. Well, I hope everybody liked my snake collection. It's not as big as most, but it's a nice starter collection. I love snakes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you very much for looking.